Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got Washington and Memphis. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Outside, Wall. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. A three-pointer, no good.
And you watch K.Anderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense. And wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Morris. Outside, Porter. Deflects the pass. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And here's Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
He used that pick to perfection.
Look, Wall is a point guard. His awareness is outstanding, especially when he comes to using these screens.
Here's Conley. Outside for Jackson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Jackson's got 5.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Conley with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered. He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Jackson misses. Washington trails by 5. Pass to Howard. Outside, Porter. Back to Howard. Screen by Howard. Now, here is Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man J.Wall, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Opasia would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say, you play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Over in the corner, Selden. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Oubre. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And look, you could never have enough offense in the low post.
Here's Selden. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Washington trails by 7. And finished off by Oubre.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Harrison. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Meeks. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Zeldin. Pass to Rab. They set the pick. Here's Harrison. Over Rivers. And a high-scoring first quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
Washington trails by 4. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
Here's Rab. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
And the foul on Wayne Selden. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. It's Beal on the wing. And here's Morris for 3. A second chance effort. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington no good.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Pass to Meeks. There's Beal with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Beal is known as a long-distance shooter now. Come on, we all know this. His stroke from deep is beautiful to watch.
And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got his second bucket tonight. Washington trails by 3. It's Wall with the drive.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
There's Zeldin. Pass to Green. And it's sent back by Howard. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it, the fast break chance.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's Zeldin. Green, the screen. There's Zeldin. Green in the post. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and then running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Parsons for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
But dependable at scoring off the dribble. Parsons is adept at sizing up the defense in these situations.
From deep, Wall. No basket, missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Hey, guys. Well, M.Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pal Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Mark. He's more emotional, more direct. And Mark said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, D.A. Thank you. Yes, that goes in.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
Pass to Beal. They need this. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Anderson. Gasol with it. Second shot opportunity.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Morris, a screen. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Right side, Gasol. The kick out to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And he recovers it. Morris, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you. They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Now Conley. Got it off in time. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Grizzlies lead by 4. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Beal from long range, but they recover it. Tries again. Howard. Out to Morris. Back to Howard. Rejected by Gasol.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
And here's Conley outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 11 points.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Back to Beal. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Out to Morris. It's Porter outside. Rebounded by Temple.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Jackson, that's good.
Timeout.
Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. The son of former NBA coach Bernie Bickerstaff, J.B. got his first head coaching job here in Memphis.
Yeah, I played for his father, such an intense coach and with a deep playbook. And after Fizdale was fired, J.B. was named the Grizzlies interim head coach. Before that, he had been an assistant in Charlotte, Minnesota, Houston. He's a young guy, but he's been around basketball a long time.
Satoransky with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Green outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
They set the pick. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Oubre, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Harrison. He has 5. It's deflected, and he gets it back. 2 points. That one goes. Parsons got his second basket of the night.
And the rhythm Parsons plays with, excellent at realizing when he should shoot off the pass.
To the inside. And that one's good. Green. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Parsons. Oubre with the steal. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Selden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
They get it back. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Rivers. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Outside, Green. And again, Washington, no good. Outside, Green. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
It's a +5.